Cowboys, Corral TV presents Flexin with Canty.
The show that puts you up close and personal with start defensive end.
Number 99. Co-hosted by Cowboys great running back, Preston Pearson.
And filmed in front of a live audience of the craziest diehard Cowboys fans.
Yo, it's time to flex.
First of all, I'd like to thank you all for coming with us this Thanksgiving game. And we're going to have the players today from 2 to 3 and then from 3 to 4 share some of their favorite Thanksgiving memories personally and as well as game day weekend as well. And us personally, we'd like to thank you from the Cowboys Corral because it's a real blessing to us that you all are here with us for the weekend and all the games you come to. And that's our gratification. We appreciate you all. So I'm going to introduce Mr. Joe Canty first. He's going to tell you about some of our Flexin with Chris Canty show that we do, and we appreciate you. We're trying to brand Chris with everything we do as well. So when Chris gets a couple sacks tomorrow, we're going to make sure we all stand up there in the stadium and give us that Flexin there, right? So I'm going to bring his brother up, who also played some college ball himself, talk about Chris's website, and maybe share one of his Thanksgiving memories with us. And then he'll turn it over to his brother Chris and share with us as well. And then we'll have some other players come in throughout the afternoon. Thanks again, Mr. Joe Canty.
Good afternoon, everybody, and we want to welcome you all on this Thanksgiving, I guess, Eve here. Tell you a little bit about Chris and his website is chriscanty99.com. You can go there to the website. My company built it actually for Chris. It's a project we worked on a couple years ago. You can buy T-shirts. Kids, you can download desktops for your computers. You can get find out latest blogs. There's a blog on there for anyone who's interested in that. There's a video gallery. See Chris's latest interviews. You can buy T-shirts, hats. Flex gear is coming soon. So when you're at the game tomorrow, make sure you put both biceps up every time Chris does something good on the field. A good Thanksgiving memory I had is my junior year in college. I remember coming home and Chris was in his high school playoff time and actually coming out there with former NFL late Sam Mills. And I sat up in the stands and watched my brother play that weekend. And that's something he doesn't know I cherish, but I remember that and seeing him wear my number 88. And that was pretty cool to see and seeing how good he was. I was like, man, this 6'5" wet noodle is pretty talented. So that was really an awesome experience and something I'll never forget. And now you got a 6'8", 320-pound giant. So here's Chris Canty.
I was a little bigger than that in high school. I think he was being a little modest there. But anyway, I guess for my favorite Thanksgiving Day memory, I would have to say at my grandmother's house in a small town in Utahville, South Carolina. And you know, when she's cooking and you smell all the greens and stuff, and you try to go in there and get you a piece of turkey before it's really dinner time and make sure nobody notices, and you always get caught. But anyway, I was just gathering around with family and eating and fellowship together and then getting the opportunity to watch the Cowboys play at around 4:15. But I guess the game that I remember the most would be the Cowboys-Dolphins game when the Cowboys won in the snow 13-10. That would be my favorite Cowboys Thanksgiving Day game memory. And then obviously my second favorite would be last year when we beat the Jets 34-3, and I got a chance to meet Kellen Clemens up close and personal, and then I got to eat some pie on national TV and say hi, Mom. So that would definitely be my second favorite Thanksgiving Day memory. What I want to do now is kind of open up the floor a little bit for you to ask me questions about the team, about Chris Canty, and about the Flex show and the website. Anything you guys want to ask about, I'm going to invite you to ask right now. Right down here.
Get hurt?
Excuse me?
How bad did Witten get hurt?
Witten is actually not hurt. Witten was out there practicing today, moving around, and hopefully you'll see him catching a few touchdown passes tomorrow.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
You got to make us tired tomorrow, flexing a lot, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna flex a little bit early, but hopefully the game will be well in hand by the third quarter, and I can sit down on the bench in the fourth quarter and get ready to eat some turkey. Yes, sir.
Is it hard for you guys coming off a game from Sunday and having a short week, and like how much practice time do you have to put in between that game and this game to get ready?
You know, as a rookie, it really was hard, you know, especially getting later on in the season, because in college, you're not used to that long regular season. So when we had the short turnaround for Thanksgiving, my rookie year, it was really tough. But going through it for the first 3 years now, it's kind of something that you learn to adjust to, and you know, this is really good for us. This is a really good test for us because we're going to have to do the same thing in a couple of weeks. We go to Pittsburgh. I mean, we have New York Giants at home, and then we have to play the Baltimore Ravens Thursday night. So this is definitely a good experience for us to go ahead and prepare and understand how we have to address the short week.